As the director of the Albany County Crime Victim and Sexual Violence Center, I'm responsible for a lot of the day-to-day administrative tasks. So that's things like grant reporting, budget, finance, overseeing the hiring process. I also do supervise some of the staff as well. I started out working at Equinox Domestic Violence Shelter in a variety of different roles. I went back to school and got my Master's of Public Administration to prepare me for a role like this one. In 2017, I switched from Equinox to Albany County Crime Victim and Sexual Violence Center. First, I was the campus services coordinator, which was doing a lot of work with the colleges in the area. And then I became the deputy director in 2021 and finally the director in 2024. The Albany County Executive has been extremely supportive of our department, and I think perhaps the most concrete example of that is the White Cottage, which is a confidential location we can use to provide therapy services to clients. It's a very comforting, relaxing setting, and it allowed us to kind of take therapy out of an office building and put it in a more homey, comfortable environment. I can also say that whenever we have an idea for a program or something we want to do and we bring it to the county executive's office, he's always very willing to support us. In terms of being director, I really like the chance to be able to kind of set the agenda for the agency, figure out what our priorities are going to be, come up with new programs, things of that nature.
We're always looking for innovative and new ways to engage with our community and let them know about the resources that are available to them. We definitely try to take a community engagement approach where we are really utilizing the folks who are impacted by some of the problems that we have identified and really using their feedback to form the programs that we are going to create for them. We try to have a presence in local schools as well as any local neighborhood block parties or tabling events. We try to make our presence known by really just being out in the community. Collaborating with other county departments is paramount for the success of our programs. We heavily partner with the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. We have joined their multidisciplinary teams when it comes to the Child Advocacy Center as well as their prevention committee. And that's really bringing professionals and folks from the community that have different expertise, different experience to the table to, talk about problems. We also really partner with the Sheriff's Department as well as the District Attorney's Office when it comes to providing advocacy to those who are impacted by interpersonal crimes.
Our office has a variety of different programs and services. We have a court advocacy program. Our court advocates they're basically a liaison between the victims we serve and the district attorney's office. They advocate on behalf of the clients to the DA's office as far as what they need, what they want to see happen through their case. We have therapists that provide free and confidential trauma therapy for children and adults of all ages, anybody who is in Albany County and who has been impacted by a crime, either directly themselves or they know somebody who has. They could have experienced a crime themselves or they could have witnessed a crime. We have case managers that assist our clients navigating all the various systems within Albany County. So they will go to family court with folks, they will advocate on their behalf with DSS, any landlord advocacy, basically any needs that a client has that involves another system within Albany County or another department within Albany County, our case managers are able to assist with. Our community team is out in the community doing presentations, educating the public on sexual violence, bystander intervention. We also have human trafficking coordinator who responds to the community for any human trafficking victims. We also have a 24-hour sexual assault hotline. That hotline is staffed by staff and volunteers. The hotline is staffed by certified rape crisis counselors. Again, we talk to people on the phone or we respond in person to Albany Med during a forensic rape exam, providing support and crisis counseling. And that is done either by staff or one of our volunteers on the hotline. We also have a campus coordinator, and that person is on Albany County campuses doing a lot of education around sexual violence and bystander intervention, and also acting as a point of support for students, students that are going through conduct hearings and Title IX hearings. The campus advocate will provide that support for them and be there for them during that entire Title IX process. One program that has been particularly impactful that comes to mind is our Breaking Barriers program. And that initiative is we go into Albany County Jail providing a group for trauma survivors. They are women who are currently incarcerated, and our case manager goes in every week. It is partly an educational component and also using some art techniques with the women in the jail.
January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and it's a great opportunity to raise awareness of human trafficking in our community and provide some education on what it looks like, some signs to look out for, how you can help if you notice that somebody looks like they might be in a situation like that. It's happening every day all around us. It can happen to American citizens, it can happen to your next door neighbor. At Crime Victims, we have the Safe Harbor program, which is focused on human trafficking. There are two components to that program. There's a direct service component in which we're providing direct services to victims of human trafficking. And there's also a community outreach component where we're going out into the community and educating about human trafficking, the signs, what to look for, what to do to help.